Alright, what is going on, everyone, and welcome back to more Black Desert. So today we're going to be checking out what this whole Season Plus actually is. Um, Guess what? We're going to do something special. Well, not really special, but we made another Dark Knight, and we haven't started it. I just made the character. I just kind of threw something, whatever. And the whole goal of this one is to see, like, what it's like as a new player. So basically, if I was starting over again, obviously my main is a Dark Knight, but we decided, hey, let's see what has changed for a new player, assuming that you wanted to play this one. And what would change? I guess I would show you in here, like, the priority in terms of skills and all that stuff. So first of all, let me turn on the audio, because usually when I play this alone or like when I'm not recording, I keep the audio off while I'm doing something else, like watching a stream in the background. But anyway, so yeah, the whole goal of this one, well, first of all, I don't even know what Season Plus actually is. Why didn't they just call it Fall Season 2021? I don't know. But, so, yeah, I'll go over, like, the high priority abilities as I level up and tell you what you should be going in that order. Hopefully this is more, like, informative than anything. I know it's just another season. But let's see. Season Pass. Well, these season rewards are actually not even that bad, to be honest. I think if you were to get it, these Crow Merchant thingies are pretty good, actually. Get 61, easy. 80 stacks, sure. Defeat 3,000 monsters. Literally just go grinding for a few hours, easy. Alright, so let's stop getting the screen flashing red. How much is the season pass, honestly? 3,000 pearls? Really? That's a lot. Holy. I swear I've like never seen this quest before. Use the potion. Alright, cool. You know what's something weird that I've never really understood? You know how, like, your UI, you can't change your UI until you're at a certain level? Why? Just, I don't understand. But, so let's see. From default, you get comma slash, lunacy of Vidir, slanted, and airstrike. You're gonna be using lunacy of Vidir a lot, probably airstrike for mobility, and I guess early on it doesn't really matter. You can left click your way to like 56 these days. But at level 50, what you're gonna really want to do is get a Wheel of Fortune, and that's when everything like starts to speed up. But until then, Lunacy of Vidir is basically your friend, is your AoE. Wait, why did they give us this if we don't? Maybe I'll make this one Awakening, because my main is Succession. You unlock it at level 35, but it puts it on your hotbar already. Pearl Abyss, please. What? Oh yeah, they also give you like a lot of season Tuvala stones. I don't know how much I'm gonna grind on this character, because honestly, like my time has been really spent on my main grinding for the dumb infinite potion pot, and I'd rather do that than grind on the season character, to be honest. But we'll see. If you guys really enjoy it, drop a quick like on this video, and if it gets a lot of likes, then we'll see what we can do. But overall, I think I'm just gonna take it like really casually for this season. Considering I'm not even sure if this is like a full season or just another like. Why is it called Season Plus? I don't really understand. Just start a new season. So this is what the new player experience feels like. Left clicking my way to victory. Oh man, I'm so used to like pushing buttons that I don't have right now. A pro tip for Dark Knights is when you're air slashing, you want to turn your camera a little bit so you can probably hit like more than one, and then it's not something you just like learn, but I don't really understand it either. Hold up. Hello? You know what? We're gonna speed this up a little. Going hard. Why am I doing this? I'll probably end up buying the battle pass, to be honest. Ah, these things. Got it. Oh, that skill doesn't exist yet. Man, you should just make Wheel of Fortune like level 30. It really does speed up everything. I know I'm just speeding through all this, but I'm pretty sure we've all seen this multiple times. Oh god, when it So if we're gonna be playing Awakening for this season, I guess the priority... Why is this even on your bar? I just hate how your first abilities are airstrike and slanted. Slanted I would consider more of a PvP skill than anything. If you really want people to play Dark Knights from the very beginning, give them like, actually make them use Lunacy early, because that's a fun one. Wheel of Fortune is a pretty big one. Otherwise, it's mostly just left clicking. Oh wait, I forgot. I'm supposed to be role-playing as a new character. I don't know what this is. Unveiled Dagger is pretty good. Repeated Annihilation I like literally never use, gonna be honest. Basically, when you get Annihilate, what is that called? It's Annihilate. Thing where you just, I know what I'm talking about. I just can't find it. Oh, Enforcement plus Unveiled Dagger is a very strong combo. Talk to Tiny Nose. Where is this taking me? Oh. Well, that's one way to increase your stamina levels. Changes to wars at the beginning of preseason. Ooh. If it's good and your guild needs a merc, let me know. Happy to join for the new stuff. One day I'll hit 10,000 quests. This year is not that time. God, Slanted Balance does like no damage. actually can't do that, I don't think. You know, wait, are Rift bosses scaled? Because I legit don't think I could do this one at level 16. Alright, let me just test it. Yeah, that's not happening. Oh god. Is it damage scaled, or am I just gonna get one-shotted? Yeah, it's not happening. I should probably just take another character and clear that one. God, repeated annihilation is such a trash ability. Rule P's travel to Dragon. What? Dang, that Rift boss. I'll go clear it later. I know as a new player you probably won't have these, like the extra potions and the Alkstone. Don't worry, it's not really a big deal. It just literally saves me 1 second per click. That's it. It's not, and it gives me more XP. I'm not really using it for the damage itself. All this can be done without like all the buffs I have. Honestly, I'm just using it to speed up my leveling. If it doesn't, if you don't have it, it's fine. It just takes like what, 5 minutes more. What you're gonna want to do is just dodge his swings and airstrikes landed bounce. Pervasive Darkness is a good ability. It's just something that I think that's good late game, not really early. I don't really use Ravage Rake either. I don't use Darkness Burst much. And Hidden Strike is not bad, but it's not really stuff you want. Shadow Bullet is... it's okay. Like, you might as well just get 1 point into it. Well, like, what it does is basically, if you Shadow Bullet, you just kind of do that. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's just extra damage on the side. What else? You get a costume at that one. I think that's, like, if you're gonna buy a costume, you might as well just buy the season pass, and it makes it worth it, plus all this stuff. Do I have a coupon? Function, wait. Rip. No, get away from me. One day I'll have the infinite potion. One day. Who? So basically, for all the people who are skipping this and just spamming R, if you're a new player, I'd recommend doing main, because the difference is main you have to go through the story. Simplified is for veteran players like myself who have literally done the story like 15 times, and all you have to do is just grind and do stuff. So yeah, basically just read what it says. If you want, I would recommend doing the story for your first time. It's kind of boring, but some parts are pretty good. But if you're like, this is not your first time through it, just go simplified. Go and talk to Fugar. So if you are a new player as well, your entire map is going to be like Fog of War out. So you're going to start in Velia, do quests there, and then you're going to go down to the Serendia region, which is Heidel and Glish. And then after that, you move to Calpheon, which is down here. And then after you do Calpheon, you go Medaya. And after Medaya, I'm pretty sure it leads you to Valencia, but you don't really have to do it. And then after that, you go into like the later expansions like Kama Sylvia area, then Drigan, Duvinkroon, or are these the same? Drigan, Odalita. So basically, that's your map progress in a nutshell. And if you want to see how I level up, give me a minute after these things load. What the heck? Okay. Alright, you guys want to see some, like, fast leveling? Go to Ellie. Walda still is here. Buy yourself like 20 carrots. Buy yourself like 10 of these. You don't need a compass. Make sure to get a few of these. Can't use the boxes anyway. Alright, so if you... Let's see. What can we use on season? I think the things to get with the maple leaves are the 3 weapon exchange coupons. That's highest priority. You get that no matter what. And then after that, you probably... The Tuvala exchange are kind of trash. Don't worry about that. So weapon exchange coupons, Monos Riding Crop, or a tier 8. I'm not even sure what an Artisan's Blessing at 30-day is. And then after that, for like the super veteran players, Capra Stones, Valks, and upgrade materials. All right, let's do this. So this is where I'd level early on. I know you probably don't have this unlocked, but what you want to do is go to Castle Ruins to like 30, and yeah. So first time players, just go through this story. You'll level up. If you're trying to power level your way through, this is what I do. There are probably faster ways. So obviously, if you have a guild and friends who are just grinding, what you want to do is just go to Mirrormock and leech trees to like 61, easy. Or there's some videos of people just literally questing to 61. Which is also something that I never really have done. I know how to do it, but I don't know. There's something about just like I'd rather grind than quest in this game. Hence why we don't have 30,000 quests done. Here's what I do. If you have a horse, make sure to park it in a non-sketch location like I'm about to do. Comma slash now. We got enforcement. Enforcement is a big thing that you're gonna use. Combining that with pervasive darkness. Obsidian Ashes is kinda... It doesn't do a lot of damage, which it's AoE. Shadow Bullet Air is when you do that, and then you... Wait. I think you have to get another skill before you do that. Want Flow Termination as soon as possible. Hidden Strike, more Airstrike, Termination. would be nice if I had, in PvP, when you combo it, like, remember how we hit F? Do that, then enforcement. That actually is a really strong combo for PvP, especially if you... Oh, we got Wheel of Fortune. Wait, did we? I thought that was level 50. Did they change that? Shift F? Got it. Could actually quick slot Wheel of Fortune just to see the timer. So once you get Wheel of Fortune, that's basically going to be what like carries you through leveling. Oh, we do not have Spirit Legacy yet. Enforcement 2, you high priority on that one. Stay here until, let's see, how much XP do we get from these? Okay, yeah, that's quite a bit. We'll stay here till 30. Oh. Just ate it. You could stay here for a little bit longer if you wanted to. So look, we're using literally the basic gear that they gave you. So if I could do it, you can do it. Granted, I do have a few extra AP from the adventure journals, but let's be real, that doesn't... It's not gonna make a huge difference at the early game. Because all you have to do is talk to the Black Spirit, enhance your gear. In case you're wondering how to get extra AP early on. So where do we go next? We're going to Bloody Monastery for a little bit. We'll stay here till like either mid-30s or 40s, and then we could go to Owl Wolves or Owl things. What are they called? Mask Owls, right. Should be a safe spot to park your horse. Not here. Just go to where the node manager is, and if you can't find it, it's just up here. Take the 2 quests. Dark Knights have a really high amount of accuracy, so going in early with this is actually, like, it's probably fine. Slanted Balance 2. Slanted Balance is a very strong skill, but you don't really need it early on. I would consider it more for PvP. Corrupt Ground is kind of trash. This is what it does. I really hope in the rework for all the classes, Corrupt Ground gets a huge buff. That is one thing. What you could do if you're running out of enemies is do a loop. This is what you do in Hadum areas as well. And I don't know what spot this is called, main, I think. But basically, you just do the loop around. And go up here. Oh. Evasion. Lock it immediately. Do we get Corrupt Ground? Is it 40? Got a title. Cool. I would not recommend getting, if you are like strapped on skill points, you don't really need Dusk and Smoky Haze early. You also don't really need Shadow Bullet early. And you don't really need these early either. I'm mostly just putting it in here because I know what I'm doing. But if you don't worry about those until later on. Just get the skills you think do the most damage. Rage Absorption, kind of irrelevant. You don't need it early on. Lunacy of Vadir, that's the big boy skill you want. Does it come unlocked already? No. It is also on the same level as Wheel of Fortune, to the point of high priority. You group enemies up and just like slam it down. Slam the Lunacy and you're doing good. I could talk about add-ons a little bit later once we unlock them, but for the most part, it's gonna be like for Dark Knights, it's pretty obvious what you pick. If like by the time you hit 50, you already know what your priority skills are. It'll be Wheel of Fortune, Lunacy of Adir. If you're doing, whether or not you're doing Awakening or Succession, it's probably gonna be Spirit Legacy, Airstrike, Slanted Balance, and Enforcement. Chances are. I was actually just trying to get them all to group. It didn't happen. Let's see, what are 34 to 37? You stay there to 50. Alright, so we're at 37. You could stay here till around like 40-ish if you wanted to. If you don't feel comfortable moving to a new spot, stay here. It's fine. Holy quest, dude. Imagine just playing the game. What all you could do in 45 minutes. Oh, we have two of them. Holy, dude, they just give you a lot of stuff early on. Here, watch this. Oh my god. I wish you could get rid of all the... It's gonna bother me forever. Man, if I had all of this when I first started, we would be beyond stacked. Armor? Let's do this. I think we could get... Yeah, we probably could hit pen. Easy. Enhancing Naru does not prepare you for the real game. You're just like, oh, it's so easy to hit pen. No, it's not. Oh, turns out we did not. Alright, so reach level 40 and talk to a black spirit. Okay. What we're going to be doing right now is go to Mask Owl Forest. I just found this a little bit faster. I could stay here till 50, and then when you hit 50, what you want to do is just go to anywhere else and then hit 56. After 50 is when you unlock a few other things that are like important. I don't remember what they're called. I feel like I'm taking the long route, I'm gonna be honest. I don't actually remember where I grinded from 50 to 56. There's a good chance if you are like an actual new player, you probably won't have this area unlocked. It's going upwards to the Calpheon area, so in terms of story, you're gonna have to beat Balanos and Serendia, and then you'll unlock this one. Going down here is still technically Serendia, I believe. That's why we said to get your carrots early to feed your horse. New players, you'll probably have like a tier 7. You might have a tier 8. They give a lot away, but they just give kind of a lot away, just in general. So, you get that, and what else? Yeah, even if you don't have a tier 8, it's fine. Tier 5 to 7. I remember running around with a tier 7 with like only drift. I didn't know how to do all this stuff yet, so like honestly it still saves time. You're good. So this is the part where it might get a little bit sketchy for other people. Like Dark Knights, I'm pretty sure can do this because we have a high accuracy base. But like if you're not, you might have to actually enhance your gear a little bit before going here. Like you can still do it. It's just you might take a little bit longer. Or you just have to actually upgrade your gear, but then it should be fine. Yep, we're fine here. So watch the XP, we're at level 37 now. Fortune, make sure to get that one. Another enforcement. Probably get Unveiled Dagger. It's not too bad. And you just do loops around this entire forest. Basically, you stay here until you feel comfortable going down to like 50-ish. What storage is this? Svelia? Okay. You don't really need rage enhancement early on, just have it. Chain dust is important. If you don't have XP buffs, don't worry, it's fine. It just takes like, what, 10 minutes longer. Oh, I forgot to talk to the Black Spirit at 40. Bro, leave me alone. I just want to talk to the Black Spirit. Holy. Why do we have so many of these? Reach level 45, talk to a Black Spirit. The one bad thing about Dark Knights is probably just like the AoE isn't as big as like other classes. I think the best thing, if you wanted to just min-max like clear speed, I think you probably want to play like Wizard, Witch, or Wicked Nova. To be honest, I don't really even remember what I got. Enhanced Naru sub-weapon to +7. It's free, actually. Man, this game gives you like free handouts. At this point, you if you have all the relevant stuff, you just start picking whatever you want. So airstrike's important, hidden strike's pretty good, unveiled dagger, airstrike, slanted balance, enforcement, / wheel of fortune, and lunacy are all important. Everything else is just kind of secondary. I'm glad they give you weapon boxes now instead of the individual, like, garbage that they did before. It's a good quality of life change. I know this isn't the fastest way to level, but it is if you are a new player that doesn't know how to do questing. You guys can see all my gear here is literally what we got from starting our character. I didn't put on anything special. The only thing special I had was a spirit stone that you get from playing the season anyway. And then like, a beast draft, which you can buy off the market. I probably, like, they give you a lot these days to the point where I think it's okay to use as a new player anyway. If you didn't, honestly, what it does is just, it makes things like 5 to 10 minutes longer. It's not a big deal. Other than that, like, everything's for the most part the same. I'm using gear. I'll have an infinite potion one day. What you could do if you're actually tired of this area is you could go to Marnie's lab, which is down in the Calpheon area, but that also requires you to have Calpheon unlocked. But that's also a pretty solid spot. But here's just fine if you're too lazy to move. You're getting 2% per kill. There are big pulls you could do. Honestly, I should really start using these potions because I am going for the infinite one eventually. So might as well start using them now. But yeah, I'll get to 50 and then we'll call it there. Basically, before a while ago, back in the day, what you had to do for this one was you had to go down to Catfish area and then do a quest there. Now they made it easier, so you don't. You just have to accept the quest. Use the clear memory piece. Eat the thing. So basically, when you hit level 50, that is when PvP is enabled, which it's okay, don't worry about it. Most of the time, people aren't going to just randomly flag on you. Most of the time. And if you are, they're just going to get hit with a huge karma penalty, which you guys already know my opinions on the whole karma system in general. I wish it would just get removed. But yeah, like roughly 1 hour you can hit level 50. Did my game just freeze? Oh, it did. We're good. Uh-oh, we're in a pandemic and my computer's dying. That's not good. Probably will have a few mana issues early on. It's been DK since like day one. But over time it just gets better, so don't worry. If you have to use potions now, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, so we got to level 50. Let's see what we can do now. Doesn't matter, just pick one. There's another thing, you can exchange XP for like XP buffs now. Hey, would you look at that? What is this one? Special growth Fugar chapter 6. What is that? Level 55? Oasis. I got 38 of these. And if you just bought the season, or if you buy the season pass, you can have like 50 of them by now. Like, yeah, you just get the extra ones. You should probably have 50. And then the things I'd change it for are weapon exchange coupons. That's high priority. If you don't need them, then, well, just get them anyway. But after that, let's see what else I would choose. I don't really know what Artisan Blessing actually is. Like, I probably used it, but I just don't know. Monos Riding Crop is pretty cool. Capra stones. Actually, honestly, I'd get the Capra stone bundle first before the riding crop. It's because you could sell it and sell the Capras, get more, still have leftover money. All right, so before we leave off, let's go enhance some stuff and hope for the best. Once you get these to pen, you could change it for a Pride to Vala, and I heard they made it easier, so that's cool, I think. Easy game. My guildies are probably like, what are you doing? Why? Stop spamming us. Oh! Ding, ding, ding. Oh, nice. Sorry, I should have turned that sound off. I know no one likes hearing it. Oh, that just went straight up. So just for the record, enhancing Naru gear, if you think it's easy, good, because once you get to the real game, enhancing real boss gear is not easy. You have to like mentally prepare yourself and like have enough resources to do it too. Bruh! I thought I was about to go straight down to Pry. This is stupid. Hey look boys, full pen armor. Well, yeah, I guess that's it for today. If you enjoyed it, be sure to drop a quick like on the video. If you want to watch some more, be sure to just let me know. Leave it in the comments. Let me know what you thought. Thoughts and opinions, things I could change, and all that stuff. So, yeah, in the future, let me know. And I'll see you guys next time.